Hello. I am at my local grocery store before I go in, but decided to do this really quick. Look at the sky, man. Beautiful. Anyway, getting distracted. So, I busted off the side mirror on my car, and this video is pretty much how I figured out how to fix it. So, to start, I tried to put tape on it because I was being lazy for a few weeks, and I was waiting to get paid for my job. And then I decided I'm gonna go to the junkyard, which I'll insert a picture somewhere in the screen. But I went to the junkyard and I looked at all of the minivans that matched my minivan, and there were none with side mirrors. And the junkyard was pretty cool. I paid $2 and I went in there to look for my item. Sorry, I got distracted again. So I went in there to look for my item, and I did not find it. A little disappointing, but it was just $2, and I found $1 on the floor at the junkyard, so it was not a loss. It's really cool in there. I'd probably like to go back and take some pictures. And so I decided to look on Amazon to see if I could find a mirror. And I found one. It was not cheap. Well, I can't say that. I don't know what they're supposed to usually cost, but I just found one that I knew would match my car. And then I went on YouTube and I found a video on how to install it, and then I installed it. And so here is my crazy chaotic video about how I installed my side mirror after I broke it. And hope you enjoy. Thank you. Alright, so here we have the mirror that I knocked off. It's a better angle of this. Alright, so here I am taking the bolts off of this door. And the bolts that I was taking off, they were 8mm and 10. There were a 8 in the middle, and then that one bolt on the inside, you'll see that I forgot. That one is a size 10. So lefty loosey, righty tighty. The angle was pretty difficult to get out, and I also took off an extra bolt that had no reason to be taken off. But you learn along the way. And so I was struggling with this thing, and I thought the whole thing came out, as in the white part came out with the black part, but it turns out they're two separate things. And this wiring that I'm taking out is for the mirror to move electronically from the from the driver's side of the door. That's what that wiring is for. So this was me. I did a little bit of a struggle with that mirror, trying to get it out and trying to figure out why it wasn't coming out. And like I said before, I'd forgotten a bolt. And then I had to get all of the things together again. So got that part off. Getting this bolt off. And then now we're ready to pull. So here we are, just checking, making sure I'm pulling everything in the right direction. And yeah, just trying to figure out how to squeeze this thing out. My fingers are not that strong as of yet. So my suggestion would be to, if you try this, to use clamps. And I guess this is no way a tutorial. This is just me doing something, and I thought it was cool. So as you see, I finally got it off, and I was pretty freaking excited. This is the new mirror that I got from Amazon. Came in a bag. Had this little top to screw off the screws, and it didn't come with bolts, so make sure you keep track of the bolts that you had, your original bolts. Again, when I ordered it, it did not come with bolts, so keep track of your bolts that you had. I kept mine in the door handle where you pull the tab because that was easy for me to remember. And so this is just me, very giddy like, putting things back together. And to me, that's pretty much what this is. It's just a puzzle. You remove the broken puzzle piece and you put on the new puzzle piece. And I find that this was very successful for me, and I was really excited that I was able to do this myself. And while I would have been able to do this before training in mechanics, I'm really grateful for my trainer because he taught me quite a bit of stuff. And I had confidence that this was a task that I could do. So I was pretty excited once again. So yeah, I'm just putting things back together, and I don't believe I recorded the testing, but the mirror works. The electrics work in the new mirror. And so the mirror moves in and out, up and down. It does what it needs to do. And this is just me double checking to see if I have everything nice and tight, while also dropping things. Putting that electric piece back in, finding the cover, and clicking everything back in place. And so I had to give myself a clap for this one because it was a success. Look at that, so pretty.